So what was my first reaction to finding out I had Parkinson's? Well, they say you go through these 5 stages of grief, but to be honest, I don't think I really did. It certainly explained everything, and it really wasn't much of a surprise because all the symptoms I had and everything I was going through before ticked all the boxes. And I kind of had it in the back of my head when you first hear about Parkinson's, you kind of just go, well, it's not a death sentence. At least I'm not going to die from it. And then you start going through Dr. Google there, and you start researching it, and the first thing you also think about is Michael J. Fox, and you see how long he's lived with it, and you see that what he's going through, but the more you research it on your own, the more you start seeing that there's just different aspects of Parkinson's. There's different levels of it. There's different rates of it. So you never know what's going to happen to you. Is it going to be slow? I mean, I'm 58 right now. So if it's slow and it goes on through 20 years or so, it gets me to, then I get to 78, I'm okay. I feel like I had a long, pretty good life there. And, I can live with the minor symptoms of it. And how long will those minor symptoms stay going? I'm still able to drive. I'm driving right now. I'm still able to do some things. I can feel it harder to do some things, but there's also, progression of old age too. So, but again, I really wasn't that surprised. It definitely sealed my diagnosis. It definitely explained everything that was going wrong with me. Because there's something wrong with you. And I had a neurologist. I saw a couple of them going through this period of what's wrong with me. And one of them was a very cool Middle Eastern doc who came from practicing medicine in India, I believe it was. And when patients found out they had Parkinson's, they were relieved. And I said to him, why would you be relieved finding out you're undergoing this life-changing event? And he says his patients looked at it as it wasn't a death sentence. It wasn't brain cancer. It wasn't ALS. It wasn't something fatal within the next 3 to 5 years. They were just like, oh, it's just Parkinson's. Oh, whew. And couldn't understand that mentality until I kind of see what else is out there, and I could be far worse. There is so much going on with Parkinson's research right now that, there's a medicine that you can take that alleviates your symptoms. There's brain surgery. There's other medicines you can take, and there's so many things on the horizon that are ready to come out, thanks to the Michael J. Fox Foundation. I'd like to think not in my generation, but maybe during my kids, in another 50 years, they will have a cure for this shit. There'll be something they can do or something they can inject into you that will take care of this and just reverse the symptoms. I have a lot of faith in modern medicine, so. But, that's how I felt when I first found out. So, I wasn't really that surprised. And, yeah.